Hi guys, it is Dee Stitcher here, and I am here to do Jessie Marie's behind the scenes tag. If you just watched my 6-month in review tag and I'm wearing the same thing, it's because I'm filming it on the same night. So yeah, I figured I would do a bunch of batch filming right now while the kids are sleeping. I am editing, and this tag is about editing. So let's do it. I got my iPad, so yes, I do use technology. I watch FlossTube on here, I have my charts on here, and I have the tags on here. So here's Jessie and her tag, and I have her questions here. So take a picture of your setup for recording. So there's the camera. You're the camera. I am filming on a Nikon. Let's see what it's called. Nikon Coolpix P90. I bought this camera when Allison was about 4 months old. She is 6 years old now, so the camera is 6 years old. Actually, it might be older because I don't know if it was a brand new camera when I bought it. But it's still working. It's what I do all my vlogging with, and it's what I do my updates with. And so you are on a tripod, and so that's where you're sitting, so I can talk to you hands-free. This is my stitching setup. Here is my stand and my stuff. I'm going to show you how I do my whip update, because I typically am not in the camera when I do my whip updates, and that is because I can't see what is being filmed. So if I'm sitting here, then I don't know what you're seeing, what's in the shot. I'm hoping that I'm in the shot, and then I don't feel comfortable just holding up. Like, I know it works for a lot of you guys, and that's what you guys do, but I like to see that I'm making sure that my pieces are in the shot properly, and that they're getting proper viewing, so to speak. So that's why I don't go in front of the camera like this and then show you my whips like this, because it's like far away and I don't know how much detail you're getting. And when I'm behind the camera and I'm able to film, I'm able to know how much detail you guys are getting to see. So that's why I do that. I typically just have my whips on the dining room table, and I just line them up from the biggest project to the smallest project so I could stack them on top of each other. And then I just go through them. I don't go through them in order of what I stitch. I just go through them in order of what is there. And that's what you see. How did you come up with your channel name? My name is Denise, so D, and I'm a stitcher, so D Stitcher. That's how I came up with that. It's not very creative, but it works, and now people call me D. And it's actually quite weird to hear people call me Denise, because, well, my friends and my family who are not stitchers call me Denise, but the stitching world calls me D because that's how they know me. So that's how I came up with my channel name. When did you post your very first video on YouTube? Oh, I have to look that up. I'm just doing this on the fly, guys. I started doing YouTube before it was called FlossTube. Let me go to my channel and see. Will it tell me? Okay, so the first 2 videos that I put up on my stitching channel, one was a time lapse of my elephant, Mama's Boy, and then the other one was a reveal of my photo conversion of the horses. And so I just did those. One was 1 minute and one was 38 seconds. So I kind of did that for because I didn't know how YouTube works, and I didn't know how to upload anything, and I didn't know anything about anything. And so I use those two videos to practice uploading onto YouTube. So my very first one was the elephant time lapse, and that was published on July 23rd, 2014. So that was the first video that I ever uploaded, but the first video that I ever uploaded where I introduced myself was, July 24th, 2014. So at the end of the month, it'll be 2 years. So that's crazy. I didn't realize that. It's been 2 years already. Holy crap. Time flies when you're having fun. A secret to you guys, my very first video I filmed in front of you guys, I was in my pajamas. Yeah, I filmed in my pajamas. I think I filmed in my pajamas before. I'm not shy. Anyway, that was my first time, but that's what when I started uploading. What do you use for your videos? A camcorder, laptop? I told you I use my Nikon camera. Sometimes I use my iPhone. Where is my iPhone? I have an iPhone 5C right now, and so sometimes I film with that. I used to upload. What do you record on video software or directly onto YouTube? When I first started making the videos, I would just use the camera, the Nikon camera, and just upload it directly to YouTube. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't do anything. It was just one take. And that's that. And then I discovered that you could use Windows Movie Maker on the laptop here. So I did that, and I learned to do clips with the Nikon camera, and I would do that, and I would be able to not necessarily edit the clips, because the clips would be just as they are, but I would be able to put like 2 separate clips together to make one movie. And then I must have gotten my iPhone, because my iPhone is not 2 years old. So I got my iPhone and I uploaded the YouTube. And so I would film on my iPhone. Sometimes I would rarely use my iPhone. Capture, that's it. I would use Capture to upload it onto YouTube. And that's what I used when I was away in the UK, is I used Capture. I would take my video clips of everything that I was doing, and then I would clip them all together and edit it in Capture, and then from Capture it would go to YouTube. Now I am back to using my Nikon. I am now using a editing software called Filmora, and I got that because I started vlogging and I wanted something that was more that I could use more, like adding music and clipping out, the parts that you don't want, and being able to clip them all together and add text and add pictures and that sort of thing. So I wanted something that was more involved, because I learned that I like the editing process. And so Filmora is great for me. I just use my camera, I take as many clips as I want, and I just put them all together. I cut out the bits that I don't like. I add pictures, I add text, I add music, as long as it's royalty-free music, because YouTube doesn't like, us using regular music. So that's what I'm using now. I'm still using my Nikon. I'm just using the Filmora editing software, which is doing right now. I'm editing one of my vlogs right now, so that's what that is doing. What do you use? So that's number 6. I just answered number 6 already. How many takes are involved in your videos? For my whip updates, it's just one take. Sometimes I will stop the recording, and then I will zoom in because I want you guys to have a close-up picture of, say, my specialty stitch project. So then I will stop, and then I will zoom in, and then I will continue recording, and then I'll just clip them all together. But as for like cutting anything out, I don't typically do that for my whip updates. For my vlogs, I do. I cut and clip and edit like there's no tomorrow. How many takes are involved in your videos? Yep. If things go wrong during a recording, do you stop and restart or just post? Well, nothing's ever gone wrong. I just typically do it in one take, and I suppose now if there was something to go wrong, then I would edit it. Like, I will edit this video because, you know, it's late and I'm tired and, yeah. But for my whip updates, if I screw up or something, then I just keep going. Like, if I fumble my words, then I'll just keep going, and then I will just cut that clip out. I'll just cut that part out that I flubbered up. And then, you know, if you want to be fun, then you can add it as a blooper at the end. From the beginning of setup to the completion of your upload on YouTube, how long does the standard video take? So I typically do my whip update in the morning when the kids are still asleep. I will typically, you know, the kids have just gotten out of school now, but when they're in school, I would put them on the bus, and then my husband would go off to work, and so as soon as he was off to work, then I would set everything up, which only takes me maybe 5 or 10 minutes to set everything up. And then, because I don't show haul, and I don't have I have everything laid out. I don't have everything in its package when I put it away. I have everything taken out, and everything's lying on the table, and everything's ready to go. So that I just take all that out. So that to do all that, that probably takes about 5 or 10 minutes. And then I record the video, so the video probably takes about, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on what I'm showing you. And then in the afternoon, and then I don't do anything until probably the afternoon, and then I edit it, or I put it together, put the clips together in the afternoon, and then typically right after I edit it, then I just upload it to YouTube. And so it's not like it's a consecutive, I'm constantly working on it all day. I do the filming part in the morning, and then typically Isabel gets up either during or shortly after the filming of my update, and then so I have to get her settled and have her breakfast and, you know, stuff like that. So then in the afternoon, when she's watching a movie or something, then I will put the clips together and edit it and put it up to YouTube. And for about a 15-20 minute video, I would say it takes about an hour to upload to YouTube. So it's not too bad, but I don't like anything to be longer than, like, say, a half an hour. What kind of prep do you do? Script? I don't script, I just organize, I just lay the stuff out. I don't do a rough, I don't practice. What you see is what you get. If you hear that, that's Naomi coughing. I'm going to have to go give her something. I don't know if you hear that. Do you watch your own videos once published? No, because I watch them when I edit them. And then I watch them a couple times when I'm editing. So I know what is going out before it is published. If you could change or enhance or improve your videos in any way, what would you do? I don't know. I'm learning a lot more about editing, so I would like to, you know, sharpen up my editing skills and, add music and add text and add pictures. And I might start doing more videos with me in front of the camera so that you get more personal, get to know each other better. I think I will always keep showing my whips. I'll be behind the camera, but I think I will come in front of the camera to say hi, how you doing, and say goodbye. I think I will just continue to stay behind the camera so that I can see what I'm showing you guys and make sure you guys are getting a good close-up detailed view of my whips. So that will stay the same. It's just maybe making an intro. Like you guys, like Jessie Marie has a pretty good intro, She got her own music and, it's pretty good. So I would like to sharpen up my editing skills, which I'm learning, but it doesn't happen overnight. And share any tidbits you might have about your own recording or any funny stories. Sorry, I'm not funny. I don't have funny stories. I don't know if I could give anybody any advice about anything, especially when it comes to recording. I think you guys are all doing really great. And we each have our own personality, and we each have our own way of doing things. And I think capturing that on video is really important. I think you guys are all doing a great job of capturing your own personality and bringing your own self into the community. And I know that a lot of us relate to different people. Like we're all different, so some of us will relate to some floss tubers and not others, and that's okay. I would say just be yourself on camera. Show your heart on camera. Show your passion and your love for cross-stitching on camera, and be sincere about what you're doing and the art that you're doing, and keep stitching and keep having fun. And if you feel, here's one thing, if you feel like making videos is not your thing anymore, it's okay to not do it. It's okay to not. Yes, we will miss you. Yes, we will miss you. But you taking care of you and your family is what comes first, not floss tube. You come back when you're ready, and if you lose heart for it, go onto the groups and share on the groups and just say, hey guys, not feeling it anymore, but here I am. I'll keep updated here. So that we know, because I know that lots of people just disappear off of floss tube and we don't know what happened to them. Are you okay? What's going on? Because you build relationships through this community, through making videos, because the personalities come through on the camera. And so when somebody disappears, we worry. So it's okay to not make videos anymore. It's totally understandable, because life comes first. Not stitching and not floss tube, but life, our husbands and our children and our work and la-di-dee, la-di-da, you know what I mean? But just make sure that the community somehow knows that you're okay and that you're alive. Instagram, the Facebook groups, that kind of thing. So I would just recommend doing that. And also that, if you're not into doing the videos anymore, because I know that it can be a lot of work. If you're not feeling it, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Just give it a break. There's nothing wrong with it. Just make sure that you guys are having fun in what you're doing, and that you are communicating with the community. Comment, reply to comments. I think it's very important in building a community is if you watch somebody's video and you really, really like that video, that you stop what you're doing for 5 minutes and go comment on that person's video. And if somebody comments on your video, then take the time, okay, I posted my video 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go reply to all these comments now. Thank you for watching. I think that's important. I know that I'm not perfect at that. I am going to try and work on that myself. That's something that I'm going to work on. Commenting to your videos and replying back to comments that are made on my videos. I think that that is a really important thing in building relationships. And this is what this community is all about, is building relationships in the floss tube world, in the cross-stitching world. You're watching me and I'm watching you, and we are building friendships. And I know that I have made some of the bestest friends that I have in the entire world, all over the world, and I don't know where my life would be without them. I don't know where my life would be without FlossTube. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching me and being my friend and being my supporter and being my encourager. You guys have no idea how much joy you've brought to my life and how much you fill my life. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Happy stitching. I got to go take care of my daughter. So I will see you again. Bye-bye. So I'm going to pause, and you don't know I'm pausing. Nope. Tidbits. Any other tidbits you might have about any other your Yep. Nope, I don't got no tidbits, and I got no funny stories. I'm sorry.